The idea is not starting big. The idea is just starting. This issue of saying there is no market in Zimbabwe, the market is flooded, says who? There is no one who's got the capacity to feed Zimbabwe. No one is consistent at the moment. Farmer, go and work. Exactly. Attack my Japanese! Here we are! As long as you are not producing a product that is worth to be consumed by the president, then you're not doing anything.
The business of vegetables is often considered high risk and high reward at the same time. It is currently going under major transformation from traditional subsistence farming to a tech-enabled and export-oriented business. Today, we find out if this kind of farming is lucrative.
Is there a market for mushrooms?
Yes. I had sold $8,000. 8,000 United States dollars.
You recently started doing this, if we are to be honest.
Yes.
Are you not scared? Credit needs to be given to women who are leading by example, and you're one of the women who are doing well.
You are amazing.
She owns a company called Discovery. Not only is she into farming, but she's also into the business of making servants. And she's making them for big companies like Chicken Inn and Baker's Inn. To Grace, God is everything. In the morning, the first thing everyone do is prayer. It's protocol at this company.
We need to tell God what we want. And when He gives us what we want, let's return the glory to Him. Saka tiri kuda kunamata nhasi kuti Mwari, anointing of excellence ngaidonere patiri. Basa redu tinoriisa mumaoko aMwari kuti Mwari, basa redu ratinobata ngatiribatei neunyanzvi. Ngatiribatei zvekuti anongoona product yedu anongonzwa kuti izvi ndizvezvi. Izvi ndo zvandiri kutsvaga, ndo zvanga ndichida nguva yese. Handiti takataurirana tikuda kamamarkets. Handiti mamarkets ari kure tinozvidedza nei nemunamato. Handiti saka nhasi ndo patiri kunamata kuti Mwari tinokutendai nemamarkets edu atinawo, malocal markets. Tinamata kuti Mwari isusu kuti madzimambo auye mukubudirira kwedu. Tinenge taita zvinhu zvedu zvine unyanzvi. Taita zvinhu zvine unyanzvi hatisi kuda kuti zviperere panapa. Imi Mwari chizviendesei kumberi kusvika madzimambo auya mukubudirira kwedu nekuti ndiko kureva kweshoko.
We are trying to reach 200,000 subscribers before the year end, so please make sure to subscribe and like the video. Turn on the notification bell when you subscribe so that you won't miss any of our uploads. And please like the video. Let's have 2,000 likes on this video.
I can say I started farming. It goes way back to 2010. My first job was in Zimbabwe as an accounts clerk. So that is when I studied the statistics that all the retail markets, much of their profit or their money, they comes from the fruits and veg department.
Really?
Yes. All those supermarkets that are thriving out there. The most department that is making them alive is fruits and veg. Wow. Fruits and veg, confectionery, and takeaway. Because those three are the only departments that they can put 100% margin. Yes.
Because people come every day and they want that specific
They
product.
want to buy vegetables. They want tomatoes, yes.
How can I reach a level where I am supplying those supermarkets?
Start small. Start wherever you are. The idea behind anything is to start. Start by being able to supply the people that are in your land. Start where you are. Feeding your community where you are. And then it will grow to a place where you see that I'm now at a place of being in the retail. Because people can be overzealous at some point.
Yes.
And they all say, I want to start by supplying tea and Pick and Pay.
Yeah.
Okay? Fine. Right now, I can even look at our statistics. Yesterday, our orders, they wanted 900 bundles of spinach, 900 bundles of wrap.
Yesterday,
yes. That order that I'm talking about is already in the market delivering.
My sister.
Yes. So, 900 bundles of spinach when you just have got 2 lines. It's already consumed. already. So the idea is not starting big. The idea is just starting. Are you at a place that you can just start? Start.
When you
But start
started,
small.
start small.
Start small so that you understand the statistics and the trend. Remember the magic words: cash flow, costing. Cash flow, costing. So start small, monitoring your figures, monitoring the trends, understanding the market,
Yes.
understanding the flows. Because it's not all the time when your crop is going to thrive. You're going to have challenges at some point,
true,
right?
true.
So you learn as you grow, right? So that you will not have a loss that is so huge
True.
because you were overzealous by starting big at just one point. You see?
I wanted to ask you this question.
Mhm.
In all the business that you are doing, are there certain crops or a certain type of business that you're doing that you say this is only meant for cash flow and this other business is only meant for long term, and then this for cash flow, the money I'm putting there?
All right. Okay, yeah, that question it makes sense. That's why we do have our open fields. We stagger. The reason why we stagger, each and every time we should have a crop that is ready to go to the market, right? We have got our day-to-day expenses. People need to eat, we need fuel, we need... So your expenses, they do not stop despite the fact that you don't have stock, right?
Yeah.
So there are crops that just take 4 weeks to be ready, 6 weeks to be ready, right? Those ones, they help us with our cash flows. Such that expenses like fuel, food, yes, they are all kept in that. And then the greenhouse crops that take 3 months. Whilst I'm waiting for the tomato to get ready in 3 months, people need to eat. People need their salaries. So there has to be something that ripens quickly, just like the oyster mushrooms. They will be ready in 4 weeks. So things like oyster mushroom, the open field crops, they help us in our cash flows, such that we have a certain type of products that are going to the market daily that ripen quickly.
Have you ever experienced a huge loss
Yes.
business, and what happened?
Yes.
What was the experience?
Yes. I have felt dismally! Dismally!
Look at the tomato. Ababa ere.
So we need
Baba,
to
it
stand here, maybe stand somewhere here, so that
Chakavarisa.
Samara parakareba kai.
Apurikira sochita kuti right amana kutona ere.
Okay, he was asking me if I have felt before.
Yeah.
I have felt dismal.
Yeah.
Yes. And those were the baby steps. Like each crop has got its own do's and don'ts. So when it comes to button mushrooms, they are grown in an environment that needs air conditioning.
Okay.
So you need backup on Zesa. So one of my greatest downfalls was when I had borrowed money to grow my button mushrooms. And then there was a power outage here in Marondera, which took almost like 2 weeks to be fixed. And that time, it was the time when we were supposed to switch on our air conditioning to make the pins start coming out. So as long as the temperatures are not set right, the buttons won't come out. So the spawn, it dies. So we literally did throw away all those mushrooms that were in those 4 growing rooms, and which was money that I had borrowed.
So you had borrowed the money,
Yes.
and then things happened.
Yes.
And then you have to Zorera
Zorera Mari, return that money. Yes, and I Unfortunately, that person that I had borrowed that money from had to go to great lengths of going to spirit mediums and those witchy people, telling them that I should die because I failed to return the money. I failed to return the money. So he was actually telling me that, you see,
I don't
now,
care what happened.
Yeah,
Give me my money.
Give me my money. I met a sangoma now. I met a sangoma now, and you know what?
This is something else. You have to, you go through these things. It's something else. People don't know what people go through.
Exactly.
They only come and say, "Can you give me money?"
Yes.
You know.
And yet there's a journey.
There are times that I say to someone, you know what? Now I understand why when you go to someone who's got money and say, "Can you give me $20?"
Yes.
That person will be like, I don't have.
Yes.
Because there's someone for them to get the money.
Yes.
There are times that you can even get angry at people. You'll be like, you've got money. Are you telling me that you can't give me $500 with everything that you have here? And then you say, because some people will come to you and say, you know what, I want to do this kind of a business. But you know what, you have to give me money. And then you, as a business, you know that this one, if I give this person this money, she's not going to come back with the money.
They're not going to return it.
Yes. And then they will be angry with you. Now I understand why people.
And I'm actually now used to it. With our black skin, there's a word that is called entitlement.
Yes.
People around you, they think they are entitled. You just have to.
Can't tell me you don't.
And tell me why I should do that.
Good question.
Why?
And you know what? They don't
Why
even
should
know
I
what you
do
go
that?
through. They don't know.
Go through the process because they don't want to go through the process. They just they see things done and they think they happen by default. No, things are supposed to happen. I've walked the process too diligently. I've done every piece of work that needs to be done. And here I am, yes. I'm still building.
Yes.
Right? And you just want to come and to say,
Give me 10,000. I want to build my own greenhouse.
Doesn't
Who do you
work.
think you are?
So people would think that this was handed to you. But your story, the way you're saying it,
You
it's
walked the road. You walked the process.
The process.
It's a process.
It's a process. It's a process.
Okay. You know what? I'm for numbers. Tell us the numbers now.
All right.
tomatoes.
For the tomatoes. Okay. How many plants do we have here? 10,000.
10,000 plants.
Yes.
This is 1 hectare.
No?
Yeah.
No.
I can give you the calculator, my brother.
All right. This greenhouse, right, has got 10,000 plants of tomatoes.
Yes.
All right. The whole greenhouse, it's almost 8,000 square meters, but we demarcated it by into half. So as we will proceed that, they are cucumbers.
Oh.
Yes. So
Alright.
the tomatoes are sitting on 4,500 and then the English cucumbers are sitting on 4,000 square meters.
All right.
But as it was constructed, it is a 8,500 square meter greenhouse.
Okay.
Yes.
So 10,000, these ones.
Yes.
Then what are we looking at?
All right. So in terms of our numbers, we are looking at minimum of 80 tons. 80.
So 80 tons, it's how much?
At $500 per ton.
Times $5.
Times, all right,
$5 per kg.
400,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomatoes. Hey, mira warazi.
What? Tomatoes. No, let me focus.
Yeah?
Guys, I know some of you.
Mugudi baba.
You know what? Some people, they are going to get
What?
All right, listen.
Okay, all right.
Some are going to get
So we
angry.
are saying 80,000 kgs.
Yes.
Yes, is the tonnage that we are expecting. Okay, fine. Let me show you something.
Yeah, please do.
So when we are growing tomatoes, we concentrate on the thickness of the stem at a certain stage, right?
Okay.
So if the stem, these plants have got brains.
Yes.
So if the stem is thick enough, it's programming its body that you need to birth more children
yes.
because your body has got the capacity to carry more,
Yeah.
right? So as long as our stem is thick enough at 6 weeks, we then know that our yields are going to be
All right.
great. Yes.
All right.
So
so you
as
can
you
tell.
can see, yes, the way how these fruits are coming through and the flowerings are still
And there are
coming.
many.
There are many, yes. So minimum of the crops of the tonnage that we are expecting in this greenhouse is 80,000.
80,000.
80,000 kgs, yes.
It could be more.
It could be more. It can actually be more. It will exceed actually because
Jesus.
the way we feed our beds, we trench
Yeah, trenching.
trenching
Then you
of
feed.
50 centimeters down there. We pour manure, cattle manure. We pour cattle manure and our compound C. We close the layer, compound C, chicken manure. Layering, exactly, until we are at the top. And then at the top, we keep putting gypsum, cattle manure. We feed our beds.
It's well fed.
It's well fed. So even when the roots are now penetrating, this crop will live more than 8 months.
You are harvesting.
But
for more
as
than
the
8 months.
as the roots are penetrating downwards,
Yes.
wherever at any stage they are going down there, there's food.
Food.
There is compounds down there, and we keep on putting the necessary, like these are now calcium, potassium for flowering and for fruiting.
And spray.
Yes,
making
but
sure that they are
down
good.
there the soil was well fed, so it can pull. So the idea behind greenhouses is to be able to harvest longer. So you can stretch the camera, you see where the birds are ending. So right now we are actually wondering, we need to improvise something like a conveyor belt when we are now harvesting, because it's not going to be easy to be carrying crates from that end that are full of coming this side.
It's not easier.
It's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
We need to improvise some way of having either a conveyor belt or
You're
something.
thinking about that already.
Yes, because it's
massive
the bed is long. You know, the bed is long. So at the end of the day, this is now mass production that we are now into. But you need to improvise ways that makes even the worker be able to enjoy his work, because they are not slaves. So it's not going to be easy to be lifting beds from that far end coming here, because the greenhouse stretches almost like 100 meters or more.
I mean, you said it's 8,500 square meters, right?
Yes. You
So
can come here.
How much is it to build a greenhouse this massive?
If you are to see the type of timber,
The
this
timber,
type
yes.
of poles,
Yes.
they are expensive.
Expensive.
They are expensive.
So can you give us just a rough idea?
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. All right.
Okay. This is almost like okay. Maybe let's do it this way. 1 hectare of a greenhouse, you are talking of minimum of $150,000 for 1 hectare.
Greenhouse only.
Yes.
My guy.
So it's capital. So it's capital intensive.
It's capital intensive, but no.
It's not.
Let's not concentrate on the capital intensive part. Let's look now at the statistics, right? So here we do have how many plants? No. 2 varieties, 5 and almost 9. So come here and I'll show you something. So here we are.
Everywhere.
Yes. So we start counting the cucumbers that are coming, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one.
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if you go to your calculator and you say 14, right? That we are able to see now.
Yes.
14 times 40 cents.
So. No. 14 times 40 cents, huh?
Times
times
$5.60.
times the number of plants, 9,000 equals 50,000. So already, in a space of 2 weeks, we are looking of harvesting cucumbers that were worth
You know,
50,000.
these numbers, when you're looking at them, when you're hearing them like this.
But you know what? You know what? If someone thinks this one is a lie, you know what? So
Yes, people would say it's a lie.
there's a day I saw this other guy. You know, I think he's an agronomist or something like that.
Yes.
But you know what he said? He said we are having a challenge with content creators coming into the space of agriculture, and then they were saying you are misleading people. You understand? But you know what? What we are looking at here, it's not like we are doing AI generated things right here. We are looking at the actual cucumbers. These are the English cucumbers. You understand?
The market for vegetables is growing rapidly due to urbanization. The Zimbabwean economy is not yet at its peak, but there's a rising middle class which is leading to a wide demand for superfoods. If there is a time to venture into fruit and vegetable business, it's now. The sheer volume of food needed for Africa's growing cities like Harare, Johannesburg, and Lagos is massive. The business idea of veggies is not only limited to Zimbabwe, my country, but the opportunity can be given to any African nation. One has to be really clever when starting the business of fruit and vegetables. Know your market and know your crop. There is something called cash flow, and you can't maintain cash flow while doing avocados. They take time. Not saying avocados are a bad business idea. No, let me explain. For quick cash flow, focus on tomatoes, peppers, onions. These are everyday staple foods, and there is a high local demand every day. So that means daily liquidity. But in doing all this, know that prices fluctuate. When you want to go long term, do avocados, blueberries, macadamia nuts. Now this is big boy stuff. We are talking about high value export here. These products are massive global demand. Those in the field has a name for it: green gold.
The idea behind everything is to feed Zimbabwe and let the Zimbabwean eat affordable food, which is well grown, which will not harm the Zimbabwean, but which will give the Zimbabwean the vitamins and the nutrients that each human being needs to survive on.
I wanted to ask you this question.
Yes.
Are you exporting now?
Not as yet.
Why?
Okay. Like what I was, exactly. What I was saying when I was saying start small.
Yes.
Monitor your numbers. All right. The first greenhouses that we started, I'll show you as we are going.
Yeah.
There were 1,500 square meters a big each. And we started with those ones. We wanted to see the trend, see the statistics, that with these ones, half a hectare, how much are we able to feed? And then our numbers, they were not suffice enough. I feel the word empowerment is more, it's huge, but it needs to be lived. Impartation, right? Such that some people, they tend to differ with my vision of, maybe I can say leadership.
Yes.
That sometimes I've got too much volume, or I put too much energy, but the people that God has given me, I'm dealing with those that have been rejected, or those that did not have the full potential, like those ones that are up there, that managed to write their grade 7s, that managed to write their O levels, and they managed to do their courses. But I haven't been given that. I'm dealing with someone who couldn't even write their grade 7, who couldn't even write their form 4. But I have to take that person and empower that person and make that person believe in himself that he can do it. You see, he can drive the truck. He can go and take the driver's license. So we empower our young men that even when they take their driver's license on their own, I refund them their money. This is one of them.
Wow.
He took his driver's license, I had to refund him. So that I empower, I encourage him. But let's go. Let's do it. You are the next person who is supposed to be driving these delivery vans going to the market. Even fiscalization. Yeah. I teach them. I do lessons. I teach them what is VAT. What does it mean? What is invoicing? What does it mean? Can you write good morning? If you can write good, I'll teach you how to write morning. Write an email. Tell them what you want. I empower them from that level, transforming them, putting them at a place that they can manage. So when I'm talking to them, I'm talking to leaders every day. Because that is the mindset that I have to impart in people. So despite their backgrounds, it doesn't define them. Their background doesn't define them. But you, as you're going there, you see these people, they can operate these machines, those service machines. But they were not taught to be fitters. They were not taught to be turners.
They never went for a course.
They never went for a course. But they came a person who was trained. They trained them. I told them, you can do it. And they're doing it. So here, we don't have a department. Everyone has to know everything. If I ask you about what is in the greenhouse, in greenhouse E, you need to tell me. Greenhouse E has got A, B, C, D. If I ask you what is the status of room 7, growing room, they have to tell me. If I tell them, go and pack the saviors, they have to do it. So that is multi-skilling we are imparting in people.
Do you know what you're doing for these people? Do you have an idea? Because when I'm looking at this whole situation, these people, they're going to get to a point where you even tell them, you can go ahead and start doing your own thing.
Yes, that is what I always tell them.
Imagine what they can do.
Yes, that is what I always tell them. I tell them that your destiny is in the hands of God.
Wow.
I'm not the one who's got your destiny. Your destiny is in the hands of God. So even if you are to get out of my hands today, going to a place that you are going next, you need to be able to do your things due diligently. Yes, you need to work just as you are serving the Lord, because that is the concept we have put in them.
Do you think that we're going to get to a level where we say that Africa is feeding the whole world, and Europe and other continents out there are coming to Africa for food, for organic food?
Yes. What can stop us? You know what? When I was traveling to China.
Yes. You went to China?
Yes. I went for the Canton Fair in China.
To learn?
Yes, to learn. I wanted to see, like the whole idea of industrialization, mechanization, indigenization. You need to learn from others. So I went there to see how they are doing it. And you know what? It's those people, they are now so advanced. But I got the inspiration that we can make the difference, even in Africa, even in Zimbabwe. And let I be that one first person who is going to start with that difference. Okay? So what, the reason why I mentioned about going to China, we stopped in Ethiopia. I can tell you, those people, they eat things that those things, they don't have taste. What they called cucumber, I said, what is it? It seems like it's medicine. It's like poison. They don't know that English cucumbers can be grown in Zimbabwe. Tasting cucumbers! Tasting cucumbers, you see? So I said to myself, you know what? I want to come back at some place when I'll be now giving them the correct type of food, the type of vegetables. Because you try to taste this, it's not even tasting. You try to eat this, it's not even tasting. So maybe it's because of their soils or something. I don't know what is making those vegetables not to taste just as they were. Right? But I can make that difference. I can bring them a cucumber that tastes well, because they cannot die without eating good cucumbers.
Your God is big.
Yes.
Your God is big.
So, this is one of our manufacturing departments. Okay. We manufacture the custom branded serviettes.
Oh.
All right, yes. So
for Bekassin?
Yes.
Wow.
We do for all the fast food outlets, the Bakers Inn, the Pizza Inn.
Wow.
Creamy Inn, yes. All Simbisa brand lines.
Oh, okay.
We are the ones who do the manufacturing of the custom branded serviettes.
Wow.
But it's not only for them.
Yeah.
If you do have your restaurant and your restaurant's name is Kelvin's Restaurant, we can brand your serviette in a way that suits your name.